My name is Stephanie Miller, and I'm a math teacher at Plymouth Regional High School in Plymouth, New Hampshire. I've been teaching math for 24 years and have been curious about the causes of negative attitudes towards math, math anxieties, math phobia, and the need for remediation. At Plymouth Regional High School, we had an ongoing problem where barely any of our students in our lower level classes were receiving scores of 3 or 4 on the NECAP in the last 3 years. We tested grade 11 students, and this particular population was not getting a score of at least proficient, which was a 3. We joined a partnership with the community college system of New Hampshire, as they were finding an increasing amount of students were unprepared for college math. They involved many of the public high schools in New Hampshire with this program and this offer of a partnership to work together to try to help remediate these students, so they were able to take college mathematics without needing a costly remedial math class. The partnership and revising our curriculum at the high school to address the concern of lack of performance on testing go together to specifically address increasing mathematical success for this particular student population, whether it be the SATs, whether it be the NECAP, whether it be successfully passing the AccuPlacer so they can go on to take college mathematics without needing remediation. The question is, why do we continue to have a group of students who need these interventions at the high school level and perhaps later at the college level? What's behind the negative attitudes and anxieties? Why is this an ongoing problem? This slide has often heard quotes about mathematics, especially when I tell people I'm a math teacher. It seems it's okay to say, I'm not good at math. How did these ideas and attitudes develop? What is the culture of students who experience math anxiety? There are parents and elementary school teachers who were not good at math and have limited math knowledge. These attitudes are easily passed down to students, where these attitudes perseverate into middle school and become deep-rooted anxieties. Other influences are how good students perform and feel about math, and also what the home environment and socioeconomic status is. Unfortunately, by middle school, their perceptions about math become embedded. We had Professor Mahesh Sharma come to our school in 2010 to meet with the math teachers and also to teach sample math classes and do some activities. He instructed us that you have to go back with a student to find when the disconnect occurs. When did they first start finding math difficult? They can probably remember it. And when we do find that out, we have to try to rebuild that foundation. How could I research this phenomenon? Ideally, I would like to sample students from our lower level classes. It would be great if they could be followed up with each year, perhaps starting at grade 9 and tracking them through to grade 12 to see how their feelings about math are going as the years progress. Are they becoming more successful, less successful? Are they feeling less anxious or more anxious? I, of course, would have to follow IRB guidelines to get permission, since I would be working with children. I would collect the data by using some of Patton's interview strategies, some individual and some group for shared experiences. I would also like to have them keep a journal. So I'm wondering if I could ask teachers to make it part of their class activities. I know some do this already, and ask them to reflect on class activities, ask them to reflect on what they found most difficult in a particular unit, what do they still need help with, etc. So some type of variation on that type of journaling so that I could perhaps collect, a handful of journals each year and look at those reflections and, again, see how they change over the years would be helpful. It would be interesting to compare similar themes or patterns that emerge. For example, do the students have common elementary school teachers? We have 8 different sending schools coming to our high school, which is a challenge in and of itself. Other questions: what is the socioeconomic background for the majority of the students? Do they have similar socioeconomic backgrounds or family situations? Is this associated with poor attitudes or math anxieties? If we do find patterns and themes, what can we do as high school teachers to bring attention to the problem? Can we speak with parents? Can we communicate with the younger grades, the teachers for the younger grades, excuse me? I know that I've actually heard that changes are being made at the college level to increase math abilities for elementary teachers, so that hopefully with their confidence increasing, they may not be as likely to pass on the negative attitudes to the students. High school teachers often get accused of pointing fingers at the elementary or middle school teachers. But if we find validity in factors that are leading to math remediation, can't we work together? Can we have some influence on families just by bringing attention to the problem that having math anxiety and needing remediation is a real issue, and the repercussions of it? Unfortunately, math remediation leads to spending more money at the college level. So if we find valid results and can find common factors, and it's something that we might be able to have some control over, can't we work together as a school system to bring attention to the problem and hopefully find some answers?